Taylor Swift almost appeared on the Vampire Diaries, but the show literally turned the idea down. According to series creator Julie Plec, the network apparently brought up the possibility of having Taylor Swift appear on the show during season 1. And instead of immediately saying yes, the creative team actually decided against it. Julie Plec explained that they wanted Mystic Falls to feel like its own self-contained world, almost timeless and disconnected from real-world celebrity culture. The concern was that someone as instantly recognizable as Taylor Swift wouldn't feel like a character. She'd feel like Taylor Swift walking into the scene. And when you think about the tone of the early seasons of the Vampire Diaries, that actually makes a lot of sense. The show took itself surprisingly seriously in season 1, leaned heavily into mystery, atmosphere, emotional tension, and this darker supernatural world. So suddenly seeing one of the biggest pop stars in the world show up for a cameo probably would have pulled a lot of viewers out of the story immediately. There's also been the long-running fan rumor that Taylor Swift was originally supposed to play Lexi Branson, Stefan's vampire best friend. But according to TVD writer Samantha Highfill in the book I Was Feeling Epic, An Oral History of the Vampire Diaries, that was never actually true. The role was never written for Taylor, and the rumor basically just grew because fans thought she matched the vibe of the character. What's funny is that Julie Plec later admitted she kind of regretted passing on the opportunity because she eventually became a huge Taylor Swift fan herself. So looking back, even she realized how surreal it was that they turned down a cameo from someone who became one of the biggest artists in the world. But honestly, I can kind of see both sides, because while a Taylor Swift appearance would have been iconic, there's also a good chance it would have completely changed the tone of the show and distracted people from the story itself. And personally, I have to agree with Julie on this one. As cool as the Taylor Swift cameo sounds now, I think there's a big difference between a celebrity that fits naturally into a show and one that becomes the only thing people remember. One of the reasons the early seasons worked so well is because Mystic Falls felt believable within its own universe. When I was watching season 1, I wasn't thinking about actors, celebrities, or what was happening in the real world. I was completely invested in Stefan, Elena, Damon, and everything happening in the story, and I think that's exactly what Julie Plec was trying to protect. If Taylor Swift had made a cameo on the show, I think it would have been really difficult for me not to get pulled out of the story. So I think the show made the right decision. And looking back, I think that decision probably helped preserve the atmosphere that made so many fans fall in love with the show in the first place.